Okay guys, this is the 3-2-1 method for ribs. These are pork ribs. We got to remove that back membrane off the inside of the ribs. Here I used some Lawry's seasoning salt, just rubbed it in real good, front and back. The first step in this process is going to be cooking them on the Weber for 3 hours. Indirectly, I use an electric smoker like the one on Home Alone, where he puts it on the door handle. Those things work really, really good. I do not like the taste of starting fluids, so that's why I use that. Yeah, so here we got the ribs on the right side, couple potatoes because I'm going to do something kind of fancy with those, and charcoal on the left. I ran my grill around 250, 275. So these have been on there for about 2.5 hours. They're nice and done inside. It dug them all out with a spoon, just like twice baked potatoes, guys, except I put them on the Weber. It worked out pretty good. So here I'm going to add some butter and about a half a cup of sour cream, a good handful of cheese. I use Montreal Jack and some seasoning salt. And then I just packed them back in there. So I set these aside because I didn't want to put them on for another 3 hours. So I set them aside, cut up some bacon, put the bacon on there, set them aside, and waited for the ribs to get closer. So this is 3 hours in. I took them off the Weber. I brought them inside. I made some barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna wrap them. I put a half a cup of apple juice in there, and I'm gonna wrap them in foil and put them back on the Weber for about 2 hours. I probably could have pulled them a little earlier than that, an hour and a half. It all depends on how warm you got your grill. So same thing, indirect heat. Still ran at about 250, 275. This was 2 hours later right here. So pulled them out of the aluminum foil. They were really close to being done right there. That's why I could have pulled them a little earlier. Put more barbecue sauce on them, and I put them on the Weber again for 45 to an hour. Threw some more wood chips. I used hickory, I believe. And those are my twice baked potatoes, twice smoked potatoes, and I put some more smoke on them. And I'm impatient, so I didn't let these rest, so they were hot and they were a little hard to cut, but they turned out amazing. Those are fall off the bone ribs. Some people don't like fall off the bone ribs, so if you want them to be a little bit more firm, just pull them out of the aluminum foil a little bit earlier. All right, guys, give this a try. I think you'll like it. The ribs turned out really, really good. The potatoes are great.